Hi guys, so I went to my local bookstore, which is an antique bookstore of Atlanta, and they sell super old books, and they have a section with comics, and I'm a big Walt Disney comic book uh, series collector. I have a bunch of them, and the only reason I didn't pick up like a huge amount, I only ended up picking up 2 books, was because they were all later issue. I really am looking for older versions of these. So pre issue 99 issues, because they're the ones with the best artwork from Carl Banks. So they had issue like 36, 136, 127, etc., etc. But they just, not only were the prices kind of ridiculous, some were fair. I mean, honestly, some were really fair. But like one of them were like $45, and there was no reason because it's still a later issue. So the rhyme or reason why or how they price books made no sense. A lot of them were $8 each, which is fine. That's not that bad. But I look for older issues, so I mean they were old issues. They were all from the 40s and 50s. It's just they weren't old enough for my collection. I guess that's how I would like to explain that. All the modern comics like were indie, so I mean there was some Superman, but nothing worth it, nothing of value really. Um, I ended up picking up one of the Walt Disney comics and I think a Mickey Mouse cover or whatever, something like that. No, I think that was Donald Duck. Yeah, it was like issue 27 of Donald Duck. There's some Uncle Scrooges I like, but since I didn't have uh, my catalog, I didn't know if I had them or not because I have a few. But it looked like they were later issues of of Uncle Scrooge, so maybe like 11 or 15, which are decent money, but it just wasn't really attracting me. Little Lulu, they had Little Iodine. I mean, some really good books. Definitely the um, Merry Melodies. They were just too newer. They weren't old enough. Again, they just weren't old enough issues that they would actually strike my fancy, because if I'm buying them for $8, I'm practically paying double what I should pay at a regular bookstore. Normally, you pay about $3 to $5 for a comic. I don't think I should be paying 5 to 15 for a old issue that's not even in the pristine condition or not even the best. But a lot of these books were really good condition. It's just they didn't. The pricing didn't live up to my standard, I guess. I don't know. They had a lot of vintage other books, like I was trying to look into some Frank Baum, the creator of Wizard of Oz. Some of his books. I even had a stories collection that's from 1900, and they wanted 45, which isn't bad, but they
Well, now that the section is bigger, right? I was already looking, thinking, oh, I wonder if we could go back to just the left side, but not feasible. It is nice the way we have it now that you can continue keeping it and then the more like interior related is on the other side. Is there a difference? Man.
And they had a few other first editions, like you'll see later in this video, I think. They had a first edition Barbar, which is the first print, 1967. And they had a first print of, I think it's called Lorraine, whatever. It's from 1915. And it was first print. So they had a decent amount of first print books that weren't in the shelf. If you see, they had two Dr. Seuss signed Dr. Seuss books. One they wanted $5,500 for, and the other was $3,500, which I don't know the value of Dr. Seuss's autograph or the conditions of the books actually, so I don't know anything to tell you about how they marked it. But I mean, it's what it is. It's what it is at this point. Like sometimes they didn't even matter because they like had a bunch of Jimmy Carter signed books that were like $25, $50 inside the case. They had a few that you could see that were like $75, $150. Cause he wrote a few books, so he's gonna have them signed. Uh, but as in pricing's all over the place. So here's the two books I picked up. Walt Disney Comics. $5. I was really contemplating getting the other books. The Blue or whatever. But I just wanted to add to my collection. Problem is, I'll put the comps online. I mean, on the video. Why? I just didn't think there was enough value. But there was a lot of good books there. There was a lot of good comics. A lot of. But as in pricing's all over the place on most of the stuff. But they weren't that far apart from eBay selling listings that I saw, or similar listings that I saw. So I mean, I'm happy with what I got. I bought the two books for $10. Pretty sure I'm gonna go back. I don't know when, but it was a good haul, a little good retreat, as you might say, into antique books. So, and it helped create my increase my collection, even if it's only two books. So, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, comment down below, and God bless. Peace.